The Bay Area has certainly seen its fair share of restaurants named after local baseball legends. McCovey's and DiMaggio's come to mind. While Kevin Youkilis doesn't come close to having the same cachet, he's quietly transitioned to the Bay Area's newest poor guy. Got nothing to do with the $50 million he made in Major League Baseball.
7. Youkilis hits one into left.
Kevin Youkilis made a name for himself on the East Coast, winning a couple World Series with the Boston Red Sox. Today, he's making a name for himself on the West Coast, but this time, his awards are for beer.
You know, when you win something, you're number one in anything. It's the greatest feeling in the world, and I love competing. And so that was up there. I mean, it was definitely a huge high.
Youkilis is the owner of Loma Brewing Company, a pub in Los Gatos that manages to cram all their tanks into an 1,100 square foot space.
I had like over 600, I think, barrels last year.
Youkilis is an investor, and he rolls up his sleeves as an employee, a welcome trade-off from the grind of being a pro athlete.
I played as hard as I could for as long as I could, and my body just couldn't handle it anymore. I love my family and being around my family, and I always joke around. I'd be in the fetal position every night crying if I was on the road and away for 7 days a week.
Today, it's a different kind of grind, trying to build a business with almost no reference to his career and fame that he cultivated in Boston. His brother-in-law is Tom Brady, and you wouldn't know that either just by looking around.
It's not about my past career and who I was as a professional athlete. It's about the brand and the beer and the service and the staff that we have here, because the people that work here are the ones that make this place amazing.
About the only reference to baseball is his double IPA called the Greek God of Hops, a nod to his nickname, the Greek God of Walks, given to him by A's general manager Billy Beane.
Finally, now I can make some money off this Greek God of Walks thing.
When he was playing there, was like the mayor of Boston. Everybody knew him. So everybody wanted a little piece of him. Here, he has a little more anonymity.
Dan Reineke is the manager at Loma and was Youkilis' college teammate at the University of Cincinnati. Reineke jumped into the restaurant business while Youkilis was still refining his palate as a beer connoisseur.
When I was in Boston, there was a liquor store called Marty's, and they had a huge craft beer selection. And I just kept going in there and just trying different things and seeing where my palate was, hitting there. I think just having that and be like, holy cow, this isn't Bud Light or Natural Light or Milwaukee's Best Light, whatever you drink in college, is just the bottom of the barrel. What the Loma Brewmaster produces is hardly bottom of the barrel.
Just don't ask Youkilis to name his favorite brew.
Since I'm a dad, I'm not like, I gotta have the dad attitude here, right? And I can't say I have any favorites here. I got like all of our beers the same. I love the new pale ale. I like it a little more than the Peasman now because it's lower in alcohol. And like I said, I got 3 kids, 2 dogs, and I got to get up in the morning. So hangovers don't really work for me anymore in my life.
The Greek God of Walks became the Greek God of Hops, and soon maybe the Greek God of distribution.
Growing this business and growing it outside of the state of California, hopefully taking our beer, hopefully someday all across the country where anyone that lives in a state can have it, that would be my dream, and that would be up there with the World Series.
I don't know about you, I'm feeling a little parched. Fortunately, the show's almost over. Kevin's brother, Scott, was instrumental in helping get Loma off the ground. Scott has been in the restaurant business in the Bay Area for years and currently runs Hog and Rocks in San Francisco. We'll be right back.